Hello, this will be a quick tutorial on how you can make mirrors in rFactor 2. You only need this 3D Sim AD and this Blender program. So let's just go to File, import this object, and in this case I'm doing a Ford GT. I'll just select everything about the internal mirrors, which is clearly not this. I'm sorry. This one. This one. And this one. Sorry if I had a hard time finding them. And let's just click plug and export as object, and I'll select the folder right here, and it needs to be OBJ right here because it keeps the textures. Also, I'm sorry if I took it away, but these settings all copy these, basically everything checked, and these four. Now we open Blender, we delete everything right here, we go to File, Import, we select the OBJ, and we import everything right here. So let's just click Import Wavefront OBJ, and let's hold Z and point to rendered and stop hitting Z. These are the mirrors that we just had in Blender, and I will show you how you can map them correctly, because now they seem correct, and they kinda are, but if you get into the game you still need to manually adjust them before you can start racing. I'm gonna show you how you can have them ready to go as soon as you get into a session. So I'll just select everything, this, put edit mode, click A. I'm sorry, edit mode is activated by clicking tab. Then you click A, so select everything like this, go to UV editing, and you will see something like this, where the vertices right here are on this table right here. So I'll just select the mirror and move this, so I'll put rendered again, I'll move this to the center like this, and I'm going to click S and scale this up so I can use all this space left. Also, a lot of the times, if you have mirrors wrong, they might be something like this. They are very narrow, so you can see the letters are very narrow, and they are all in the same object, left and right. This is very bad because when you use this mirror in game, you will see all of the rear view mirror that is compressed and stretched. Sorry, it's very narrow. So the way you can fix this is just click S right here, hold the wheel on the mouse, and just scroll left and right like this. You need to adjust the sides, and you can see the changes in real time on the right, so that it matches the font right here. So you can see this is too narrow, this is too stretched, this should be the sweet spot. It needs to be basically the same sides as the one that you see right here. It needs to be a readable C. It doesn't have to be stretched. So like this should be perfect. And this is the central mirror. You do the same thing for the left and right, but most of the people, and actually the developers as well, do this. I'll show you. They basically have left and right like this on the mirrors, and as I said, it's not wrong, but when you get into the car you need to adjust the mirrors manually. If you want them ready to go, you need to take everything on the left and move it way more to the middle, so like leave a small space between the edge and the C, so probably like this. You do the same for the right mirror, like this, and this is gonna be your mirror. If you want to be very precise, you can even overlay the right one to the left one to see if they are the same sides. In this case they do, so it's really good. And this is the new way of doing the mirrors. So you just go to File, Export, FBX. I select the maps folder of my car and I click export FBX. Now if I go back into the editor, I go to File, Import, I look for FBX, I open this up, and as you can see, this is the new mirror UV. So I'll just go here. This is the old one. I forgot to say that for speed you shouldn't close this, but you can still open again. But anyway, you just click right key, you go here, this is not necessary. This is a very old mod of mine, so I made some mistakes. You copy the name right here and you click this icon, copy material. You go here, you do basically the same, but this time you click this paste material. Because now, if you are doing conversions from other games, you need to know that to have mirrors working in rFactor 2, you need this shader, the no lighting text one, the texture map, well, it's going to be this one, the mirror.bmp, and the render target set to true. This is the way to make mirrors work. And also, you can see that exporting FBX will leave this 0.00 number suffix for everything, because it counts every separated object with a different material. To get rid of that, let's say we have a lot of numbers, you go to Tools, Rename Materials, replace, you check this replace text, and here you put 0.0 star star, and you will leave it blank here. As you do batch replace, you see that everything goes back to normal, because if you don't know about this, basically you are replacing point with nothing, 0 with nothing, and star means everything that's one character. So ABC, 1, everything. And in this case, these two numbers. Now I'm also going to remove the prefix. So it's everything mirror. And before we do the export, we need to be checking two stuff. First off, let's click on object, and you can see that the scale is set up to 100. To tune, it's also going to be on the other objects. To tune all of this down in one go, just go to edit, resize, and in here we put the reverse, so 0.01. Now we can zoom in, back again, and one last step, you just click auto smooth right here, you click yes, and the 45 smoothing default angle is pretty good. Also, I forgot to tell, but when you do import on untitled FBX, the second option should be enabled. Now I'm gonna show you it again because I totally forgot to show it, but basically, once you do file import and import the FBX, you need to have the second one checked because it keeps the object names right here. So you can just do save as object on everything that you modified. And this is the result of the before and after for the mirrors. I hope you enjoyed the video.